Um, Welcome to Minaida driver app. Minaida driver app is making transportation easy in Liberia. What Minaida driver app does is that it helps the drivers in Liberia, the bikers, the keke drivers, the bus drivers, private cars drivers, to easily connect with passengers. You wouldn't have to go through the hassle of finding passengers within the country across Liberia. It also provides you with the advantage to have the opportunity to receive ride requests from individuals outside of Liberia, from the US, from the UK, from London, from Europe, from Ivory Coast, Ghana, Sierra Leone, requesting who would actually request ride for the family members or their friends in Liberia. So again, you are not just receiving ride requests from riders or passengers in Liberia, you're also receiving ride requests from individuals outside of Liberia. This is how great this is. You have that advantage as a driver. So we are taking the transportation system, I would say, from Liberia to the world using the Minaida driver app. So let's get started with the process. The first phase of the process is that you want to go over and look for into your phone, whatever device you're using. Especially, I understand, probably would say most of us who are drivers will use our phones. So you want to go over to your phones first and go over to your settings. As you can see, in your settings, you want to search location, Location, location. And then for my device, every device is different. I'm going to touch that area. I will be touching that area. Every device is different. So your device may have a list of locations. You have to just be able to touch each one of those locations until you were able to see, until you were able to see, I'm sorry, guys, this that says on or off until you're able to. Everyone have a different device and it's different, but make sure your location is turned on. Every single aspect of the location, as you can see the list over here, it's send last location, location, recent location. Make sure all of your location features are turned on in your cell phone. The next phase will be that you want to go over to, if you have an iPhone, you want to go over to your app store. If you have Android, Android is the same as the Chinese phone or the Samsung phone. The general name is Android. So if you have the Chinese phone, and I say this respectfully just to describe the categories of phones we have and to be able to establish that clarity. If you have Samsung, you want to actually be in your Play Store. This device is an Android phone, so I'm using Play Store. If you have any other device, try to go to where you normally download your apps. If you have an iPhone, again, you want to be in your app store. You want to search Google Maps. Some phone already comes with these maps, but just to be sure, you want to search Google Map, and this is what you are looking for. This Google Map, you want to touch on it, and you see the word install or the word update for you. Some of us that already have the app on our phone will see the word open. You want to open this app and make sure that all of the different features in Google Map is turned on. The next thing that we have to do is to search again on your app store or your Play Store where you normally download your apps. You want to search again. The next phase is to search for Gmail app. Gmail. And now, as you can see, the Gmail app is right there. For me, I already have the app downloaded on my phone. So you see the word open. If you don't have this app on your phone, you will see the word download. If you already have the app, but for some reason you have not used the app in a long time, you might see the word update. So whatever it may be for you, you want to go ahead and complete this process. After you've done with this process, the next process now, the next phase of the process, because we're trying to understand how to use Minaida app, and we talk about the location, the Google Map, and the Gmail app. The Gmail app, you need that Gmail app because I will show you during the sign up process. If you do not have an email address, I will show us how to establish one, and you can take that email address and go to this Gmail app and be able to go to this Gmail app which you've already downloaded and be able to log in with your email that you created and your password. Because every time you forget your password or Minaida wants to communicate with you using your email, you can easily go into that email app and be able to see all of the communication, all of the information we will share with you. So the next phase of the process now will be to search Minaida driver. As you can see, it's already giving you the suggestion there. You touch that, and you want to. It's the first on the list. Minaida driver is dark blue in color. You touch Minaida driver, and then you see the word install. You want to touch on install. All right, now we are installing. So this is the process for sign up. It's very easy. If you miss a particular phase of the process, you want to go back and take your time and watch the video. But I'm going to show us every function of this app, every way you can use the app to make money. Make money from passengers in Liberia and from passengers all around the world. So you want to touch open. All right, it's loading up. Now you want to touch while using the app. So I will have to, as you saw, I just touched while using the app. Every time you're using this app, whenever you see this option, please choose while using the app. Even during the time you are, using the Google Map, we get to that point, but always choose while using the app. I have to actually log out to show us the process of the sign up process. I'm sorry that we're not able to see the words clearly on the screen. But if you look very closely, you will see the word register, where I actually did the cycle. When you download the app on your phone, the word will actually be very clear. But because I'm using an iPad, so because of the screen size, it's a little bit difficult to see. But if you look clearly, you will see that it says do not have an account, register. So all you're looking for is the word register, register. You want to touch on register, and then you will be brought to this page where you want to enter your name. Say your name is John Paul. Just an example. And then your email. This is what's the reason why I actually give us a little bit of caution there and give us the process of downloading the Gmail app. If you do not have your Gmail, or you do not have an email is the same as Gmail. You want to go over to Google on your cell phone. So everyone is different. Every cell phone is different. So you want to go over to Google. I'm sorry, guys. What we can do is to go over to Google. All right, Google is right there, as you can see. So touch Google, and you want to search Gmail sign up. Gmail sign up, and we see that it pops up, right? It gives us an option there. You want to touch on that, and then you want to touch on you want to look for create an account. It may be the first on the list, or you have to scroll down to the list to find it, to actually find it. You want to touch on that. After you touch on that, you will want to read through all of these instructions. Read through them to understand this instruction will guide you on creating your own email account. After that, you want to touch on create account, and you go ahead with the process. Once you are done with this process, you then want to come over to this app that you downloaded, the Gmail app, and log in with the email you created and the password. After you've done with that, you want to come back to the Minaida app and complete your sign up process. So the email that you created, you want to bring the email. Say the email was paul545@gmail.com. You want to enter that. You want to enter your password. Make sure the password is simple. You can remember your phone number. And then we see that we have the receipt number and the payment year. These are two important things we need. If you do not give us this information, you cannot be approved. So the receipt number, the documents that you got from the government when you register your car or your bike or your keke or your bus, the documents that you got from the government, if when you take a look at that document, you see the word, you will see receipt number. It will tell you the receipt number. You want to come over here, enter the receipt number. And you also see payment year. Payment year simply means the year you actually register the vehicle. If the vehicle registered 2017, 2018, 2019, you want to enter the year 2020. And then the next thing you would do is to touch that box, highlight the box. You touch it, it's going to highlight with a check mark. And then you want to touch on sign up. And after you've done that, you should be brought to this page. You'll be brought on this page. And this page tells you you're not yet approved. You can only be approved after you fill out each of the following forms. So make sure you fill out each of these forms. Personal information, your name, your address, and all of those things. The vehicle information, license, you have to upload your license. I will show us ahead in the doing this video how to actually enter your personal information, your vehicle information, and your license information. So after you've entered your personal information, vehicle information, license information, Minaida, you'll be approved to be a driver if you have entered all of your information completely. If not, we have to request that from you before you are approved. So now after you've gone through the sign up process, you should be able to once you are approved, you should be able to see, you should have been, you should be logged in at this time. But if you're not logged into the app, you have to now come on to the login page and use the email that you created or the email that you used to sign up and the password that you used to sign up. So again, on this login page, the email that you use when you sign up with Minaida and the password that you use. If you remember, you want to go back and take a look at this video. So you will enter the email in this space and the password in this space, the email and password you use during your sign up process. And then you want to touch log in. You'll be able to log in. So what I'm going to do is to log in and come back really quickly. All right, so now that we are logged in, I would show us a couple of things quickly within the app. We want to pay close attention, please. As you can see, the tab has these three lines right there. That's the menu line. You want to touch on it and you begin to see the list of features. You see home, you see my wallet, history, chat with rider settings, profile, Minaida help helpful. This would be helpful video, this area. This is where you can find videos of that give you instruction like these videos. This video I'm actually creating right now. You can find this video in this section if you need to go back and review the information to understand how to use the app. You actually see the word, you see right there, share Minaida. You can share Minaida with your friends, anyone who drive cars, buses, bikes, keke. You can share Minaida with them, informing them that they could make money using Minaida app. Passengers from in Liberia and outside of Liberia, all around the world, can request them as drivers and as bikers in Liberia. You can explain to them. And so what is going to happen here is that we will start first with the home. If once you touch on home, you'll be brought onto this page. The first thing I want to show us is this area where you see go offline. If you touch on this, you see that you're offline because the app was actually online when I log out. But if you want to go online, as you can see the word go online in the corner right there. So once you touch go online, it means that you begin to receive rider added to your app. So Minaida will begin to send you ride requests to your app. And I'm going to show us how you can accept the ride request and all of those different processes. The next thing, you are online now. The next place I want to show us is this area that says enter your destination. This is a very important area because what happens there is that you want to enter your address of where you're going. Most drivers or most bus drivers or taxi drivers in Liberia runs to specific locations, specific addresses. Some will run between Red Light and Johnson Street or Red Light and Broad Street. From Broad Street back to Red Light, from Red Light back to Broad Street. Some drivers run between Douala to Bowman County, from Bowman County back to Douala. Some drivers run between a red light to maybe, I hope I'm correct, Bone County, and from Bone County back to red light. Some runs from Maryland to red light, from red light back to Maryland. So this is why we have this in the app. If you're going to a specific address, you want to enter this specific address. Say for instance, you're going to Bomi. So Bomi is your final destination address, Bowman County. Once you actually enter, after you've entered Bowman County, what Minaida app will do is that Minaida app will only send you passengers or riders. Passengers is the same as riders. Passengers or riders that is going towards Bowman County. If passengers are going to Maryland or Nima County or Lofa County, you will not receive those passengers. Only passengers going to Bowman County you will receive. Only passengers going in that direction you will receive. So this is good for you if you do not want to drive, just randomly all across Liberia. You want to go to a specific place. Try to always enter the address. Let's do another example. Say for instance, you always run to red light as a driver. You want to choose red light. And once you do this, the app will only bring you passengers going to red light or going in the direction of red light. So that's what the app Minaida app will do. If you're also going home, say you're tired driving and you want to get home, you can just enter your home address also. And while you are on your way home, you could receive passengers, riders that's going towards your house address, or passengers that are even going in your neighborhood. So this is very cool. It's very awesome that you can just set your destination address and Minaida app will just send you passengers going to that address or going towards that address. That way you don't have to drive all around Liberia. For bikers, you don't have to enter this, except maybe you want to go home or go to specific places and you want to pick up passengers along the way. But bikers and KK, they're almost all over the city. driving around the city. So you have to leave this empty if you want to just receive rides randomly. If you enter any address in this, it restricts you from receiving certain passengers. But if you leave this empty, you can receive any passenger anywhere around Liberia. But if you want to go to specific places, you receive specific passengers going towards that exact address. All right. So if you did not understand this, you want to go back and rewatch the video. The next part is to show you the current ride. Where you see current rides is this area that's going to show you the if your ride is all of the rides you have in the app to complete. So all of the ride that is not yet completed, you want to see that. You want to touch on current ride, and the ride should be listed. The first ride, the second ride, the third ride. A lot of them will be listed, and you can just go ahead and complete the ride, drop the passengers off, pick passengers off, pick them up and drop them off. And this is going to be your page. The current ride page will show everything, and they will show you the pickup, the destination, the amount they're paying. Is even going to provide you with a code, and that code you have to disclose that code. Tell the passenger that code every time the passenger approaches your vehicle or your bike. You want to tell them that the code is this and this and this 6956 or 9629. So you have to tell the passengers the code. I will show us the screenshot of that. And if you want to go back to the home page, just touch on home and you're back. If you also look on the home page, you'll see the total jobs, the total distance, the hours online, and you see the amount you made right there already. It's going to tell you the amount right there. So you can see. Next will be the top corner where you see the three lines. You want to touch on that. We go back to the menu. Now let's take a look at the wallet where you see my wallet. Touch on my wallet. This is how you get paid. And you want to also touch on this area that says withdraw funds. Touch withdraw funds. By the way, you can go back using this arrow. Go back. By the way, you see the amount that you've made also in this area. And you can touch on this to take you to your wallet to be able to withdraw. Withdraw simply means to get your money. So if you get on this page, you can withdraw using Orange or Lone Star, as you can see. All you have to do is if you want to withdraw or get your money, it's the same as withdraw funds. If you want to get your money using Lone Star, your Lone Star mobile money number, you need your mobile number to be able to withdraw your mobile money number. All you have to do is touch Lone Star and enter your number, as you can see. Enter your number. After you've done, you want to touch withdraw via Lone Star, and you will immediately receive your money in your mobile money wallet. If you want to withdraw with Orange, touch Orange and enter the number, your Orange mobile money number. After you've done, you want to just touch withdraw via Orange, and you receive your money immediately. So that's how you get paid as a driver. The next area is the history. History is the different ride that you completed. So if you reach out to Minaida and we ask you for your history, to check your history, that's what we actually asking you to check. The A is for pickup. You want to touch on A, and the B is for destination. Just touch on it. It's going to provide you the address. You'll be provided the address. The next thing is the chat with riders. As you can see, chat with riders. You can actually chat with your riders. You touch on it and you can chat with them and go ahead and talk to your riders. Settings is very important. This settings area is very important. If you fill out your personal information and like as showed us during the sign up process, your vehicle information, but we told you that you still need to provide more information, you have to come over to your settings. In your settings, you can be able to add your personal information. You touch on this, and then after you touch on this, you touch on edit in the top right corner. It gives you the option there. You want to upload your photos. As soon as you touch on that, it's going to give you the option to take a picture. You want to make sure you take a clear picture. We have to see your face and your two ears in the picture. Give us a very good background, a white background, but we want to see a recent picture of you. If you do not upload recent picture, or you do not upload picture at all, or the picture is not clear, you will not be approved. This determines whether you're going to be approved. This is part of the requirement. So you have to take a clear picture and that we will see your full face and your ears. After you're done with that, you can, as you can see, enter your number, orange number. You want to enter this number because drivers will use these numbers. I'm sorry, passengers or riders will use your numbers to call you, or they can even chat with you in the app, as I showed you guys earlier. Chat with rider, you can chat with them, or they may be calling you. So you want to enter your orange or Lone Star number, whatever number you prefer, your email. You want to save your gender, your male, your birthday, and then you see the residential address, means your address for where you live. As you can see, you have to ensure that you explain where you live. So for example, you say I live red light near a church and my house color is yellow. You have to give us full detail. This is for your own safety, so we can be able to reach out to your family if there's a emergency. We urge you to explain to us fully, describe your neighborhood, describe where you live as much as you can. You can write up to like 5, 6, 7 sentences to describe to us where you live. The next phase is references. As you can see, it tells you references. Give us 2 references. Your community leaders or organization leaders. It could be your church leaders or leaders in the community. Give us the title, the phone number. We need 2 of them. The next line, you see the reference to. After you've done with that, you want to come in the corner and touch done, the top right corner where I just highlighted, and touch done. And you see it says profile updated. Once you are done with that, you want to go ahead and touch vehicle management. This is very important for vehicle management. You can touch this little dot, these 2 dots. After you've touched that, you can choose if you are registering a car or motorbike. Tricycle is simply the keke. So you can choose from that list. And you can choose from this list economy X taxi. Economy taxi simply means taxi, the taxi in Liberia, regular taxi. If you're a taxi driver, you can choose that. If you're a bike driver, a big bus driver, small bus, keke, just make a choice. Working buddy is the same as working helper. If you want to make money sitting right in your neighborhood, you don't have a car, you don't need car, you don't need bike. You just need to literally have your 2 legs, and you'll find you can sign up as a walking buddy. Turn your app on and you will help individuals, because you can help people in your community to find places and find other people, and they need direction to they need help with the bags and different items. Walking buddy can actually, you can sign up as walking buddy to make money doing that. And you want to enter the name of your car, Toyota, the model, Toyota Corolla, or you can say Nissan Altima, whatever your name of your car is, the year, 2010, 2013, 2014, the color. You see blue is there, the license plate information, and then the receipt number, as we mentioned earlier during the sign up process, and the payment year. You have to include this receipt number that is on your document, the document you register, the document you got from the government after you register your vehicle or your bike or your keke. The receipt number is on there. You have to enter the receipt number and the payment year, the year that the vehicle is registered, 2018, 2019, 2020. The next area is very important. As you can see, it says number of passengers. This will determine the amount of passengers Minaida will send to your app. So if your bike can handle 3 passengers, you want to actually include the number 3. Do not leave this empty, or do not just say 1, because Minaida app will only send you 1 passengers. Oh, I'm sorry, 1 passenger. But if you say your bus can handle, your small bus has 22 seats, you want to actually include the number 22. If your big bus have 85 seats, you want to include the number 85. Your taxi have 4 seats, 4. Your keke have 4 or 3 seats. You want to include this number because it will be the exact amount of passengers Minaida app will send you. Please make sure you have numbers in this particular part. This is one of the most, or if not the most important part of this vehicle management area. After you've done with this area, you want to touch save, and it should save. The next area will be the driver license. You want to touch that, and then you want to touch anywhere on this driver license, anywhere over here. Touch it. It's gonna ask you to take the picture of the driver license, or you can choose from your gallery if you have the picture already stored in your phone. The next area, you enter your driver license number, your driver license expiration date. You can scroll up and down and choose. After you're done, you want to choose done, and then choose save from the top over there. Save. You can go back using the arrow in the corner right there. Go back. And you can also go back to the menu list right there, to touching that. And this should be most of what it is. You can actually play around with the app. Minaida help is for you to talk to us if you have any issue. Communicate with us. You can share the app with your family and friends also. And if you have a friend that drives bike, that drives keke, that drives big bus, small bus, you can also share the app with them and tell them they can make money uh, from passengers in Liberia and from passengers outside of Liberia, wherein individuals are requesting ride for the family and friends in Liberia. Even that way, you make more money because some individual may just request without negotiation. Some may request with negotiation. So you even could make more money for a particular distance in Liberia when you have requests from outside of the country, from the US, from UK, from Europe, Ghana, Guinea, all across Africa. You will receive requests from individuals. So share the app with your family and friends. Now we want to touch home, and I will show us just one more thing, and we go from there. So after you've the process of accepting the ride, I told us that I would show us how to we accept the ride. So whenever the passenger makes a request, a ride request, you're gonna see this is the page you will see, and you want to accept or reject the ride. And as you can see, it tells you the amount the passenger wants to pay. It also tells you the pickup destination, tells you the code. You see the code, and you see the amount of passengers also. So let me re-highlight it. It tells you one passenger. So you see the amount of passenger, you will see the amount they want to pay. The code is also there, the kilometers. You see the destination, Invisible Park, Sports Park, the pickup address, and everything will be there. You can accept the ride. If you see the destination is something that is consistent with the price, you can choose. If you see the price is too low, you can reject. You can also, message the rider or the passenger in the app. You touch on that and it will take you to the message. You can talk to them. You can also call them, give them a call. And after you accept the ride, the next page will be this page that tells you go to pickup or start. You can choose start or go to pickup, either one of them. After you've done that, if you touch on go to pickup or you touch on start, you'll be brought to this page. I'm sorry. You'll be brought, if you're using the map for the first time, this page. And on this page, you see it may be different look for everyone, but these three options will always appear. These three options will always appear. You always want to choose the option that says why using the app. You always want to choose that. Whenever you open Minaida app, always choose that option. And after you choose that option, you begin to navigate. The map should open to navigate to get to the passenger. After you've gotten to the passenger, this will be the page that you will see. This is the page you will see to get to after you picked up the passenger. This is the page you will see. So get direction, as we can see. After you've touched on start and you've gotten to the passenger, this will be the page when you get to the passenger. And this page will help you to now take the passenger to the destination. So you can choose get direction. It may be changed to drop off. The word may change, we may change it to drop off or get direction, whatever you see. And after you've done with that, you can now come back to the app and hit complete ride. So you have to complete the ride to get paid. And that should be the way you actually go about accepting ride. Picking up the passenger, dropping them off, and completing your ride. So thank you so much for being a part of the Minaida family. We appreciate you as a driver. Please make sure to spread the word, and also remember to subscribe to the YouTube channel. You want to go on to the YouTube channel and subscribe to the YouTube channel to receive more videos. Every time there's a new feature added, you'll be one of the first individual to receive that new video. You'll receive notification. Subscribe to the YouTube channel, and then there will be like a bell image, like a bell. Touch on that image and touch on, I think it's always or all. You want to touch on all, and then you receive all of the ride. Thank you so much for choosing to drive with Minaida. We really appreciate you. Thank you for being a part of the Minaida family. God bless you.